Dan's on the first. What's up, dude? How you doing? This thing is not gonna work because it doesn't want to.
It's because the internet keeps going out because it's
My
storming
kind's
around us.
on. What's up, dude? How you doing? We got a big old storm hitting.
Big. That's the thing about Texas, man. I forgot how big our thunderstorms were. They're
Exactly.
huge.
Yeah, it's a monster.
They're huge.
Lots of lightning tonight. Lots of thunder. It's kind of rolled in really, really quick.
And our poor dog hates it. I mean,
Yeah.
just absolutely can't stand it.
Yeah.
Stands it?
Can't stand it. Yeah, so Texas weather. That's it.
How come it doesn't pop up your video? It's really weird.
It's just down here a little ways. It is right there. Turn the volume down.
It is down.
Good. We're doing great. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate you asking. After you mentioned last week you were from Portland, I think we had a conversation about that because I was born in Portland, Maine. I think we talked about that, and then that's where the connection was.
That's what it is.
Yep.
And Drinking Bros.
Well, and Drink Bros too.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely.
So if you guys, just a note, we have had the power
Flickering.
a couple times. So
Wi-Fi might be.
if the power flickers or Wi-Fi comes in and out, we'll be back as soon as we can.
Right.
Unless it's 2 hours.
Yeah, then she's going to bed, and I'll be back. Yeah.
Yes.
And we'll just kind of chat and hang out and do whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good night. We're hey Judy.
Hi, Judy.
What's going on?
Everything is bigger in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These storms, man. We'll get into that here in a couple minutes. But we had some pretty big ones over the weekend. Saturday?
Sunday.
Saturday.
Sunday.
Isn't that when I smoked?
No, Sunday.
Sunday? Oh, and
Yeah.
then Monday. Okay. Yeah, because then we had another one on Monday.
Yes.
Then we've got one tonight. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And I think it's supposed to do it tomorrow and Friday, too. I think we're in for a couple days of rain, which is
Yeah.
okay, because we need it.
Mm-hmm.
So
cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Hey, Gail. How you doing? Cheers. Bar's open. It's going to hang out for a little bit. It's Wednesday night. It's been short, long week. I don't know.
That's a perfect way to put
way
it.
to-
Short, long week, because
Yeah.
you've only got 4 days, but you got 4 days to do 5 days of work.
Kind of feels like it. Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
but I'll
So-
take a 4-day week, and I'm not
Right.
complaining.
Yeah, I mean, 4-day week's great, but yeah, it's definitely compressed a lot of the work into just
A shorter
2 days.
amount of time.
So hopefully, if you guys got Monday off, I know, was it Melissa that didn't have Monday
Yes.
off? Or Michelle. Michelle didn't have Monday off. So I know some people had to work on Monday, so thanks for being out there working and doing those things. But those of you guys that got to have a little extra time off, hope that was good.
Yes.
We had a good weekend. It was
We
just
did.
chilling out.
It was a very eventful weekend.
What do you mean?
So we didn't really have anything lined up, but we had a good weekend. Like we did
Yeah.
a lot of stuff around the house.
Mhm.
Did some things that you've been wanting to do with the yard.
Yeah.
I read, and then I read some more, and then I read some more.
Yeah. She needs to get she needs to get like on the Kindle.
I
Pro or
did. I
something.
signed up for the Kindle Unlimited
Because
just
it was
to.
just like I kept seeing the Amazon charge it.
Well, so this one book of series that I'm reading, it's like one big book that they broke
Yeah.
into 9.
Joe.
They broke into 9 little books, you know. So it's
Right.
$2.99 a pop, which isn't bad until you pay for 9 of them.
Right. Exactly.
And then you're paying more than the
But
average
that's
book
what-
costs.
Well,
so,
then,
yeah.
or then the membership probably costs.
Well, the membership's only $10, and it's like unlimited books.
So you
a
should have
month.
bought it like 8 books ago.
The problem is not all the book. I don't know that the series that I'm reading is in Kindle Unlimited, so I might still have to pay for that one. But at least I wouldn't be paying for all my books. I could
That's
try
all
some
right.
of
She's
them.
reading. It's a great hobby for her.
It
So,
is.
so she does. Cheers. She's
Cheers.
designated driver tonight.
I am.
She's recovering from
Oh.
3 days of like insane workouts after the weekend. I got
Mostly it's today. Today just.
crushed you.
Woo, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
there are some days that you just feel so good after your workout, and then there's other days that you're like, please shoot me. It would hurt less. And today's one of those days that would hurt less.
So
if you
Dan
shot me.
asked, while things are getting started, have y'all mentioned books, and we've mentioned some books we read. Have you? I've heard of Clive Cussler, but not Matthew Riley. So
I've never either of them, so
post
check them
something
out.
in there about him, and I'll be able
Or
to.
you could just
we'll
go to
look it up,
Amazon
or
and check it
Google
out.
that shit. I could probably Google
Or
it.
you can go to Amazon and check it, put his name
But
in.
no,
and it'll tell you.
I've heard of Clive Cussler.
Kindle, you could go to Kindle in the library and
You
it'll
probably
pull
look
it
on
for you.
yours where it's free,
I pro-
perhaps.
Yeah, but on your iPad, you could also look at Kindle.
There's that
So.
too. So,
But
yeah.
no, so
Thanks
that
for the
book, I'll have to take a look
ideas.
and see what kind of book.
So I hope you guys, like I said, had a good weekend. I know it was Memorial Weekend. A lot of things to think about. You know, we talked about that last on Saturday. But you know, just keep doing well. Keep pushing yourselves hard. We're still semi-quarantined a bit right now. In a lot of places, it's still full on. I don't want to call it lockdown anymore. It's kind of
Not many though.
yeah, there's just a
A lot of
handful
places
of
are starting to
locations,
do their
but
round
be
one.
smart about it. Like my gym's open,
My
but
gym's open. We talked about that.
yeah, and just kind of keep doing yourself.
Wash your hands.
Wash your
Wash your damn hands.
Wash your damn hands.
Yeah.
So,
So.
all right, so we'll jump in banner time. So that is courtesy of Kathy Cancellieri naming that. I was like throwing her under it. So San Antonio weather on Saturday.
Goodness gracious.
Jesus.
I think it rained on Saturday, but the storm.
The
that
big
we
storm.
thought-
Right. So we had a big thunderstorm kind of roll out of the west and hit us, and it was pretty
Tornado
quick.
warning, not even a tornado watch, but a tornado warning.
Right, and blew right over us. So we
But-
just made like pork butt and smoked and done, got everything off.
Oh, it looks so
It was
good.
ready to go, and then it hit, and we were just.
Oh,
like,
we had to
all
get
right.
ready. Like we had to get stuff in the closet in case we had to shelter in place.
Right.
Because there was a tornado that touched down about probably 3 miles from here.
So I'm not sure. I'm just not.
Yeah,
familiar.
it's in
Shadow-
Burt's general area.
Shadow-
No,
oh,
it's
it's
over
there.
here.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so about 3 miles from us.
So over there
so
is
there's definitely
just
was
south
a
of us.
tornado warning, and we definitely.
Good job.
How fast do you think the winds were going? 50, 75?
Gusts of like 75.
Yeah, I mean, I drove
70,
out the
something
next
like
morning to get
Big
tacos.
fences down around the neighborhood.
And yeah, the fences that were blocking the neighborhood from the car wash over
Right.
there were just demoed.
Yeah.
Lots of trees in our backyard, lots of sticks and branches and
No big trees down,
no.
luckily. Yeah, we were pretty
But
lucky
it was
on that.
it was
so.
pretty. And then on top of that, the power went out.
For a couple hours.
Well, so it went out once, and it went out for like 15 minutes, and
Right.
it came back on, and then it went out again, and it was out for a little over 2 hours.
Right.
So we just stared at our food, and finally we were like,
You gotta eat.
"Screw it, we're gonna eat by candlelight."
Flashlights.
Candlelight, you know.
But you gotta remember, so it was one of those things. It's like
Dark for 2 minutes or 2
2
hours.
hours. We
and
didn't eat, and about
Didn't open the fridge.
3/4 of the way through
Tried not
dinner,
to open the
it
doors.
came back on.
Yeah, because we just didn't want the house to get hot or the fridge for the food.
Right.
So yeah, we'll have to remember to call him back.
Yeah.
So it was
Eventful.
eventful.
Definitely
Yeah.
an eventful time.
It was definitely a spring storm, which we hadn't had a big one like that yet.
Right.
This is the week of big storms. So we're hoping that tonight the power
I think it just
flickered, but I
skirted
think
us.
it
Yeah, I think it pretty much
went
just
around it,
skirted us, so.
yeah, eating in the dark.
It's good.
So romantic. Mm-mm.
Exactly.
No.
It was all good. So, like I
Pork
said,
butt.
made pork butt. It was awesome. 8 pounds
I'm over
on the
it.
smoker.
I'm over it.
Did it for what?
3 days.
9 hours.
8.5,
8.5
and then we let it
hours.
sit
Came
for
out awesome.
half hour. Yeah, it was
But
really
we've
good.
eaten it for 3 days.
3 days. Done. I don't want barbecue for
It's
like
gone.
2 weeks, 3 weeks. No barbecue.
Okay. So that was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun kind of do.
It was good.
But yeah.
We're getting. So Greg got a new smoker back.
Yeah.
I don't know, towards the end of summer.
Yeah.
And it was really, really different from the one we had before. Like the one before had the water pan.
Cheers.
And, cheers. It took
Cheers.
us a couple rounds to figure out what was missing. This one didn't have a water pan, so it was drying out the meat a lot. And I came up with an idea to take just like Mickey eats canned food with his dry food. It's the really sturdy cans, like a true aluminum can. I was like, just drill a hole in that sucker, put some water in it,
She's
and
right.
hang it. And
Just hanging in the
man,
smoker,
it's made
it comes
such
out
a
completely
huge
different.
difference.
Yeah.
Huh?
You
So,
want to know? She comes up with the rub for it. She's got a little recipe that she does, and then I take care of the smoking part of it. So
which I want to learn how to do because
Which I told you
I
it's
just
pretty-
feel
it's
like
relatively easy. Instead of charcoals, but it's a little
well,
dirty.
charcoal.
but
What do you put them in that little canister and then you light them and let them take and then you drop
pretty
them out?
much. And then you just sit in there
But
and
how do
check
you
it.
figure out how to get the 225 to 250 temperature?
You let it do its thing. You close the lid and you just adjust the airflows.
The little round things at the bottom.
Mhm. Yeah, it's not overly difficult. So Judy, I posted a picture of the food on Sunday, and I put the recipe
Or Monday.
or Monday. I
Yes.
put the recipe under it on Monday. and
Just post it again.
I'll repost it, but you can see it. It's a really great potato casserole. Use diced potatoes and stuff.
Yeah,
Super easy.
it's really good.
But yeah, you can check that out.
But it's not good for you. So.
Oh yes, it is. Soul food. It's good for the soul.
Okay.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
It's a bunch of crap, but I like it. No, it is
so
soulful.
Beth noted, like we were talking about, like some of the lockdowns being lifted and stuff like that. New York City is pretty much the last last city to be
in New York State.
In New York State,
but it's still locked down.
Well, which kind of makes sense a little bit.
No.
Okay, why do you say no?
Because they're talking about how they want assistance now with their transportation, a bunch of transportation, and small businesses are hurting. Small businesses just want to open. I mean, they just.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So from a standpoint of like, why can't they start to begin the rollouts?
Oh, they can't. Aren't they already starting to roll out? Oh,
they're locked down.
Oh, they haven't started.
New York City is locked down still.
Are subways running?
Nope.
Subways aren't even running.
Nope.
Interesting. I don't know. I was going to say, I mean, it would make sense because of population density. It's the #1 city in the country with its impact.
They want
things
the
like
federal government to give them, I believe they said $9 million to prepare for
million or billion?
Million to prepare for transfer. I think it was million, but for existing, like to be able to get up and running and have it be cleaned and all that stuff.
I thought they were already cleaning them all, doing all that stuff anyway. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, I can understand population density.
I can guarantee it's the only city that's still closed because I read the article about it.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Hopefully,
I mean, New Jersey just opened back up.
Yeah.
They're doing. They've got their boardwalk going.
A lot of beaches. My little beach in Hampton, New Hampshire, the state side. So it's interesting. So across 2 lanes becomes state beach, right? All of New Hampshire beach that you've been to is considered state beach.
Okay.
Right? And then across this side is Hampton.
Okay.
Right? So the states technically own all the beaches. Well, they've got all the parking lots shut down, right? They've got, so you can't park along the beach. In some of that area you can't anyway.
Right.
This is going like 12 miles of beach. There's only 12 miles of seacoast in New Hampshire, right? And people are kind of,
Hampton
they're
Beach.
getting ready to open back up and start really slow rolling it, but one of the bigger worries is that people from like Massachusetts or Maine start coming down. But Massachusetts beach is already open.
Oh.
Right?
So they don't need to come down this, because they were only coming down when their beaches were closed before, right?
Kind of, yeah. So it's interesting just to see kind of how each state, I mean, you're talking literally across the bridge.
Yeah.
Across the bridge and then maybe a mile
Brian jumped off the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay, I know where you're
He didn't jump off, he fell off. Yeah.
Jump off sounds so much
better. Ever want to hear a story? Look up Brian Crowther on
Google?
On Facebook and send him a message about falling off the bridge.
In his cowboy boots, right?
Dude, I don't know.
Was it cowboy boots or something?
I don't know.
I only know part of it.
No, it was middle of winter and he fell off the bridge. Landed on the
water.
Beach. Landed on the beach.
Oh, he didn't get in the water. Well, that's good. It's better than landing in the freezing
If he landed in the Hampton River, we wouldn't have Brian anymore. So, yeah, kind of funny.
I don't know. This is the dude who wears shorts in 30-degree weather.
Not anymore. He grew up.
Oh.
But
he
he
lived in
used
California
to,
for the last decade. That's
exactly.
Why.
So SpaceX launch, I was pumped. It was supposed to go off at 4:20 today, and it didn't. And I was kind of like, damn.
Kind of surprising.
But I was hoping, because this is the rocket, and a lot of news places, a lot of podcasts talk about this.
Yeah, it was all
stuff
over
like
news
that today. And it was going to be live feed today to talk about it, or to be able to watch it, right? Because, of course, the last 2 that the U.S. had happened?
Had issues. They blew up, right?
Were destroyed, yeah.
Re-entry. And right now it's 99 million?
What?
To hitch a ride. It's a...
to go on a ride.
Russia to give us a ride to the space station.
Or something like that,
yeah. And I was like,
no, so this is the rocket that we've seen come back in and lands on its own.
Right.
It's a reusable rocket, which is freaking amazing.
If they can make it work.
So I posted a thing in my Facebook just to go check it out if you're interested. It's the new spacesuits. Have you seen them? So they're...
Oh wait, is that the thing where you said the helmet?
Yeah, it's a 3D printed helmet.
I didn't see it, but I saw it.
And the spacesuits aren't those big baggy ones anymore. They're like it's kind of streamlined.
So they're like Fantastic Four suits?
Kind of. It's almost like real close to like Star Trek.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? Like right there. Or
which Star Trek? Original Star Trek or Next Generation?
Like Next Generation.
Okay.
Like kind of
the red, the black.
Well, it's white and gray.
Well, I'm not talking about those, but the Star Trek.
Yeah. But they're white and gray, and it's just kind of. They're not
imitating life, imitating art.
Yeah, big puffy hands.
So what do they do with the helmet?
It just got a visor that comes up, but it's not like.
I mean, does it snap on?
Yeah, it's not. Well, I don't know if it clips on or something, but it's got like. Imagine like a motorcycle kind of face shield that clips down.
I mean, it
so
makes
it's not
sense.
like you have like a little moon visor, so it'll be interesting.
It makes sense. I mean, how far has technology come since they started building those
so
things?
it's pretty cool.
It's only a matter of time before somebody was like, why do we need to keep making them this big? We don't.
I don't know. I'm
Bigger
not,
and better.
I'm not a scientist or a NASA person. So,
yeah.
Follow up part 3 to the cops down the road.
Oh.
The cops were back tonight, which
They
is
were.
kind of
I
interesting.
texted him as I was coming back from the gym. I'm like, down the cul-de-sac on a house on our side of the street, there are 2 cops in the front yard, and then one around the corner, and then you said another one down at the community pool.
Sitting there.
So I don't know.
So there's something going on at that
or
house.
there's...
So again, backstory. A couple weeks ago, we were hanging outside, and like a whole bunch of cops showed up. Ambulance, fire truck, and somebody said that they had 2 home invasions in the same night. Right. So that was kind of an interesting thing that came on. So
sorry,
they were back. It's because she's designated driver.
Oh, I'm designated driver. I'm not even exaggerating when I say this workout today killed me.
It's all right. What'd you do? Tell them.
Death by cardio.
Oh, she'll be all right.
Like,
don't worry.
In the midst of it, 90 burpees, 3/4 of a mile to run.
3,000 sit-ups.
No sit-ups today, thank God, because that was yesterday. But it was cardio. It was a good cardio day, but I hate cardio.
Good
I hate
workout,
cardio.
yeah.
I hate cardio.
Dude.
I'd rather get hit by a car.
I hear you.
Hey, Dad.
So
they came back again. I mean...
Yeah, and there's something going on.
I wonder if like the HOA is gonna, if it is a rental, if the HOA will pressure the owner to be like, you need to get them out.
I doubt it. If they're under contract and under lease, I don't think.
No, but you can't renew them. Don't renew them. They need to be out.
If they're not breaking,
I don't know if
law,
HOA can do that.
I don't know if they're breaking the law or anything anyway. There's may not.
Something going on. I mean, somebody's house doesn't get.
I don't know. I was thinking maybe they got
invaded
that something happened.
Or invasion.
Yeah. So Beth's dad's theory was
drugs.
Drugs.
That on Saturday.
Yeah. Let's go back and watch that one. But yeah, interesting. So, funny story for me. My arm fell asleep on me at 4 o'clock in the morning last night. I smacked myself in the head.
Woke me up.
I thought that was kind of entertaining.
I just hear shit. What the hell? Ow! Ow! And I was like, what are you doing, dude?
Like my arms, like.
And then you
I had to share that. Everybody's had that happen. But it just, in the middle of the night.
But yours was so bad.
I couldn't move my hand, couldn't move my arm. Anyway, I just had to share. It was kind of a stupid little thing.
Funny.
But yeah, so that was
Welcome to my life.
Good story time.
Greg is the most active sleeper that I know. I mean, period.
I must have fallen asleep with my hand.
I don't know. But you talk and curse at people and yell at the dogs. And when you've been drinking, it's even worse because then you're kicking stuff.
No.
It's like,
There's no video evidence of that.
You want me to get video?
No.
Because I could get video.
What's up, Jason? How you doing? So I did the Murph on Monday, and I got it done in 1 hour.
Michael King said death better than death by Jamba Jamba.
Jamba? I don't know.
You're gonna have to explain that to me, King.
So I did the Murph workout on Sunday.
Monday. Goodness gracious, you can't keep your days straight.
I know. It's the 3-day weekends throw me off. And I did it in 1 hour and 5 seconds. And that 1 hour and 5 seconds, I haven't been able to walk in like 3 days.
Yeah.
I've been walking. I went to the gym tonight, but it's an interesting.
But you saw your legs when you came home on
Jello?
Monday? Squiggly legs,
Squiggly
or
legs?
something. You're
yeah,
like,
it was a rough go, but I got it knocked out. I hope you guys had a chance to get something hard done on Memorial Day as well. It's a great thing, kind of just to put yourself out there, try it, and it's tough, but give it a shot.
It's good for you.
If you get it next time, we're going to do it some other time, right? That is a Howard original. That's the original painting.
Oh, this one?
That's the one that Corey promised us for our wedding.
Hey, we got it 10 years later. been on our
11 year.
Was it our 11th anniversary?
Year later, buddy. So this right here, my buddy Corey Howard is a really, really amazing artist and painter, and he painted that and promised us a print of it.
Right.
And that went sideways. He's got twins now and everything else.
Yeah,
and he was sitting
dead.
in a stack of other amazing paintings. He said, just take it, take care of it, and eventually I'll get it screen printed or whatever it is, and send him a copy of it.
Right.
So yeah, that's it, dude. So update for shows.
Oh, Amazon Upload. So this is a show I think we started probably about a month ago, and then we took a break from it. And last week we binged it. We watched like 8 episodes. It's only 10 episodes, and they're short. They're only like 30 minutes, so it's a super simple show to watch. But what'd you think?
I liked it. I was,
you were a little hesitant at first.
Yeah. It's kind of because I thought it was kind of like a Hallmarky
romantic
kinda
comedy. Like it's got death and romance and espionage and in totally quirky ways. But then it also has like inappropriate stuff that's funny as hell.
Yeah. And it's a good lighthearted.
Yeah.
It's a good adult lighthearted show.
I mean, the premise is, if you guys don't remember, when you die, right before you die, they can upload your memory, your consciousness or whatever, into basically the internet, and you go to a designated heaven.
But it's like a
and you can be from like
construct, like a
It's basically a website that now you are in, and you can do any. I mean, everything costs you money. So if you don't have a lot of money, or you didn't get the big purchase, then
gigs,
you know, like
megabytes.
Yeah. So, but it was cute. I don't know that it was. I mean, I get why they did it. They did the ending so that you would come back, but I was like, that's how you're fucking gonna end it. Seriously?
Deb said she loved it. Yeah. It was just a fun show.
It was really fun, and he's pretty easy on the eyes.
Well,
I mean,
the girl is.
She's pretty too.
Yeah, I don't know her name. I looked it up, but I can't remember her name because I haven't seen her or anything else.
But so I was glad that you liked it.
Yeah, it was fun. But check it out. I think it's 10 episodes, 30 minutes piece, 40 minutes piece.
The first one's long. The first one's an hour, and then the rest are just half hours.
Yeah, but it's
worth
checking out.
It's
something easy going. Yeah. So feel goods this week. Cheers again, real quick. Cheers, you guys. Bar's open.
In there?
We're just hanging out. There is. That's why I got another one right there. Fancy.
You're supposed to drink when you cheers.
Yeah.
You're the worst at that. There you go. So Disney World is reopening,
which is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
We were lucky enough to have we took a trip this year.
Yes, I was thinking about that. I was like,
50th birthday this year.
Don't need to say my age.
Dude, it's out there.
It doesn't need to be said every time though.
And we went there January, and then they closed in March, and they're getting ready. July 11th, both Disney World and Disneyland will reopen. Right. And then on July 15th, Epcot and I can't remember the other park off the top of my head. They'll open like 3 days later, but there are some things that are going to be required. So they're going to require employees and guests to wear face masks. What happens if you don't have to wear them in July though? Then you can. But what if you're already what if your dude is like Princess whatever her name, Snow White, and
they're going to be wearing masks. You're going to get to take pictures with them.
What if you're in a Goofy suit?
I don't think you have to wear a mask because you basically have a mask on already. Maybe they're going to make him wear it over that little vent. But that vent's for his eyes, not his mouth, so I don't know. Make you wear goggles underneath it, maybe? I don't know.
Goggles?
Yeah, like
goggles.
Glasses. Because the vent is for him to be able to see out of it, so if somebody coughs or sneezes in his face, he's got the eye mask on.
They have to stay 6 feet away from Goofy?
I don't know. It'll be interesting. They're
interesting.
They're going to reduce capacity.
Okay, fine.
I did see where they're going to do like if it's a ride with carriages, every other carriage is going to have somebody in it.
Right.
I know like Six Flags here, you're going to have to reserve your entrance. So.
Dude, it's going to be 90 million degrees. I don't know how much tourism do they? I guess Florida would probably get more because it's bigger. But how much?
Well, and the weather's pretty constant in Florida year round, isn't it? It doesn't get super hot.
Remember Mike was saying it gets hot.
It was more humid than when we were there.
Excuse me, like you can get it gets that was January.
Yeah.
So excuse me, but August is like.
What I did think was funny is Disney World is going to be providing hand sanitation stations. You know, Six Flags is telling you have to bring your own hand sanitizer.
Because they're cheap as shit.
I don't know.
They
maybe
discount Disney. That's why.
But I was like, aren't you supposed to be providing that as a
I would
business
think
anyways?
so.
But yeah, so that's what, when I saw it on the news, they're like, they recommend.
That's what I'm saying, right?
hand sanitizer.
And like wear a mask under the head. That's the
I don't know.
dumbest shit I've ever heard.
I'm not gonna go because I hate masks.
Do you get your own designated head at that point?
I don't know.
I hope
they,
you aren't
they
sharing
employed
suits,
something
right?
like, I had no idea. They
Imagine
employed like
sweating,
77,000 employees. I mean,
no.
it's a big operation.
So I this is from another podcast that they brought this up, and it's basically the idea that, dude, Disney owns like everything.
Yeah.
Fox and ABC and all these
Netflix and
yeah, not Netflix. I think they're on their own.
I thought they
No, they've got like $10 billion in their own debt. But
they bought some entertainment place though. I
Yeah.
thought. They bought Fox. That's what it was.
yeah, Disney bought Fox.
Yeah.
And it's going to get to a point if they can't start making money, they'll start pressuring legislation, which means pressuring the government at that point. Because think about it.
Yeah, but it's not the government that's like, they're saying they're rolling out stuff.
Well, Florida's rolling out, right? But I mean,
So
you think
California's
about other
opening
locations that have those types of things, like sporting events and stuff. They've
Sporting
got to
events
start
are going.
letting
They're
things
just not
happen.
having.
So yeah, no. When we were there, Dan, at Disney World, we did all the different parks in like 6 days, something like that. And yeah, those people are
In character, full on.
full time. So when you see like Snow White or what's
You
the
like hear it
Aladdin
laughing.
princess? I can't remember.
Jasmine.
Jasmine. I don't. We just walked by them. She wouldn't let me get pictures. Something.
The line was like 75
I
people.
tried.
I'm not waiting in that for
It wasn't
somebody-
about you.
for somebody with
It's
no
about me.
children. No, it was my birthday. So it really was about me.
Anyway, no, they are in full garb. They're head to toe,
They're-
makeup, the whole 9 yards. So it's really it's a cool.
It is really cool, and the
experience.
kids love it.
So if you get to go check it out. It's pretty fun. So
So
Disney World. The other thing that the other my feel good is my nephew Joe,
yeah,
has enlisted into the Coast Guard. And I mentioned this like probably 4 weeks ago, I think. Of course, we got plane tickets to go up to New Hampshire in August. I think we're going the 15th or 14th.
Mhm.
His ship date tentatively is the 11th. Now he was supposed to be going in October or September, and I'm
Yeah.
like, damn you! But it's an amazing thing. I'm still super. I'm super proud
yeah.
uncle. He's doing something other than the Marine Corps, which is cool. He wanted to do it. You know, he put his mind to it, and he got.
Yeah, he knew he wanted to do this a couple years ago, so
right.
it's really cool
He
that
started
it's coming
thinking
into
about it.
fruition
So
for him.
hey, that's my feel good for the week. And
Yeah.
if you guys got family, things like that, you want to shout them out, throw them out there, and we'll definitely
I didn't see this
chat
back
for you.
today.
Fun
I
facts.
saw the picture of that. It was really cool.
Fun facts today. I threw these out on Facebook here, or at least one. Is the Golden Gate Bridge was opened in 1937 today. So we told the Golden Gate Bridge story.
No.
Thought we'd tell this story. This is kind of a fun.
We weren't married yet,
Nope.
and it was our very first trip together.
Right. So Beth and I, we were 6 months into dating.
Something
So
like
this
that.
is like what, 1996.
96, 2006.
Oh shit, 2006. I got.
Just sometimes it feels like
It's
1996.
been 30 years together. Like, wait a minute, it was 10. No.
2006.
Yeah. Anyway, 2006, we decided to do a road trip from San Diego up to San Francisco. The idea was to go up the PCH, Pacific Coast Highway, and go up that way. And we did a lot of it, except for there was some really heavy rains and stuff like that, and we had to kind of divert a little bit.
Got to see Hearst Castle though, which was really
Definitely
cool.
got to see Hearst Castle. We stayed in
It was a good
Moonstone
trip.
Beach. We did a lot of cool stuff. On my buddy's sailboat one night.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And we had a really good time, but we made it up to San Francisco, and we were staying right down on Fisherman's Wharf at the Argonaut Hotel.
And we went out the night before and just partied all night.
I think we stayed within like one.
I mean, we
block.
did, but we went to a few different places
Yeah.
and consumed copious amounts of alcohol.
Yeah, it was good. It was a great time.
It was a good time. Got up late.
Yeah, and then we left, and I was like, we went and got breakfast or lunch,
Brunch.
something like
Yeah.
that. And then I was like, Golden Gate Bridge is right there.
Literally
And it's
just
like,
right there.
You can see it from here.
He was
This
like,
is
we should just
Fisherman's
go
Wharf.
walk over.
So I have since, like even the other day I was thinking about it, I Googled, or I, whatever, Google walked it. And it was 3.6 miles.
One way.
One way.
Felt like 20.
So we walked it.
So we should have known better when the little guy that rents those, I think it was like a bike or something,
Yeah.
was like, hey, do you guys going to Golden Gate Bridge yet? You want to rent some bikes? No, we're going to walk it. Okay. And he just kind of smiled at us like we were idiots. Cause
Yeah, I was
we
like,
were.
no, it's right there. I mean, it's only like, what, a few miles long.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things that's object appears.
Because it's so big, you think
bigger.
it's closer.
Yeah. Appears
Started
closer.
all happy. I was playing, like, watching the seals steal
Yeah,
people's fish.
yeah, exactly. We're walking along.
By the time we got to the Golden Gate Bridge, I was like, I hate you so much.
And then, but we got there and you were fine. We were having fun.
And then we tried to get a cab back.
And then I was like, we need
there was no cabs,
cabs
to be found anywhere.
Do we have cell phones then?
Yeah, we had cell phones. I just
Then
don't
why
know
didn't we
that-
just call a cab?
Because I don't know that they were. I'm sure
Did
we
we
had. It
have
was
a cell phone?
2006. I know we
It's
at least had that.
It's pre-iPhones. I don't know. Anyway, we trotted our ass back the other 3.6
Oh my gosh.
6
We
miles.
went and got lunch and then went back to bed and didn't get up till the next morning. Between being
Then we
hungover.
got
Oh, we got up at like 11 o'clock at night.
we went and got dinner. And
Yeah.
So that's a fun story. So everything that I do is based on my story for.
I asked this
just down
question.
the road.
He's like, it's just down the road. And I'm like, Golden Gate Bridge down the road or really down the road? And he's like, I should probably check. I'm like, yeah, you should. We're not making that mistake.
So
again.
anyway, our Golden Gate Bridge stories. If you guys have them, definitely share. Definitely pre-Uber. We had a car with us. It wasn't like we couldn't have driven over to it.
No.
But it was a cool drive, cool walk around.
It was a great walk. I mean, it was a great walk. That's when I realized that San Francisco was all hills.
It was, yeah, it's even on the seacoast, even right on the
Yeah.
shore. So yeah. So hope you guys are all having a great night this Wednesday.
It is Wednesday the 27th.
Yeah, the 27th. It's been a short, long week, and we'll catch you guys on Saturday again. And hope you guys are all doing well again. Ian, come get a beer. Bar's open, dude. Cheers, Evan. Thanks to military, first responders, frontline folks. You guys are what makes all of this shit happen for us. So appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
And cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.